What is ethical leadership in different cultures? Have you ever wondered how ethical leadership looks in various cultures around the world? It is a fascinating topic that reveals how leaders guide their communities based on moral principles. Ethical leadership is all about making decisions that prioritize the common good, fairness, and integrity. However, the way this is understood and practiced can differ greatly from one culture to another. At its essence, ethical leadership means that leaders act in ways that benefit everyone, not just themselves. This involves being accountable for their actions, showing respect to others, and serving the needs of their followers. In Western cultures, particularly in Europe, ethical leadership often emphasizes individual moral character. Traits like honesty, responsibility, and accountability are highly valued. This perspective is rooted in Western philosophical traditions, such as those of Aristotle, which highlight virtues like justice and courage. On the other hand, Eastern cultures tend to approach ethical leadership from a collectivist viewpoint. Here, the leader's role is closely tied to the welfare of the group and maintaining social harmony. Influences from traditions like Confucianism and Buddhism shape this understanding. In these cultures, ethical leadership is about relational ethics and the responsibilities leaders have towards their followers. Justice and fairness are important, but they are often viewed through the lens of social order and mutual obligations. These cultural differences also extend into political leadership. In Western political systems, ethical leadership is often linked to transparency, the rule of law, and individual rights. This reflects a focus on personal accountability. Conversely, in many Eastern political contexts, ethical leadership may emphasize a more paternalistic approach, focusing on collective well-being and moral duties that come with social roles. Understanding these cultural distinctions is vital for anyone involved in public service or political leadership today. In our globalized world, leaders must navigate diverse ethical expectations and political norms. For example, a Western leader working in an Eastern context may need to prioritize building trust and fostering group harmony. Meanwhile, an Eastern leader in a Western setting might need to demonstrate individual accountability and transparency more clearly. Recognizing these differences in ethical leadership helps create leaders who are both morally grounded and culturally aware. This understanding promotes ethical governance and builds public trust across the globe. As we continue to engage with different cultures, the importance of adapting our leadership styles to respect these values while upholding universal principles becomes ever more apparent.